Anne from Game Like a Mother. Today I'm going to show you how to play Trio. It's ages 8 and up, 3 to 6 players, and takes 15 minutes. Let me show you how to play. The goal of the basic level of the game is to be the first person to have collected 3 trios, three of a kinds. For game setup, we have a 4-player game here. There's a different number of cards in hand and cards in the center of the table, depending on your player count. With 4-player, you have 7 cards in your hand and 8 cards out in the middle. No one would be able to see the cards in your hand. They're a secret. You'd hold them up. They're face up for the purpose of this demonstration. Whoever most recently ate avocado gets to go first. We'll say it's this player, and all you do on your turn is you either are going to play out a card, the highest or lowest card from your own hand, or you ask for one of the other players to put out their highest or lowest card, or you can flip one out from the center. So what this looks like is this person might say, okay, can I please see your lowest card? And so you wouldn't be able, they would have their hand up and they would put out their 1. Now they could ask them again if they wanted to, or they can say, okay, I want to ask this person for their lowest card. And so they put out theirs, and as long as you're getting matching cards, you continue, and then they might say, okay, can I see your lowest card? And they put out the 3, and clearly that doesn't match, so then the cards go back in hand. But then you need to remember the other players. This person should know, okay, this person's lowest card is a 1, this person's lowest card is a 3. And then on their turn, play goes clockwise. They might flip out a card from the center, and they're very lucky because it's a 1. And so then they say, okay, I want to see your lowest card. And now I'm putting out my lowest card. And they would have collected a trio, and their turn is over. And I know there's a few extra numbers here at the bottom. I'll show you what that means here in a second. We don't even use them in basic play. And so then you keep on going around. This person can say, okay, I want to see your highest card. This person puts out their card. See your highest card, and they were very lucky. Now they have a trio, and you just keep on going around and doing that, and now they have new highest cards, so you keep on whittling away your hand, and you keep on playing until someone has 3 of a kind, and then they're the winner. The only variations in play is you can play a team variation where you just deal out all the cards to the people. It has to be 4 or 6 players, and you sit across from your teammate. There's no cards in the center, and the gameplay is the same as normal, but if somebody else, one of the other teams get a trio, the other teams get to swap a card. You start out by swapping a card with your teammate, which can be a key. You can't say anything, but it's a way to give information. And then as a team, the first to get 3 trios is the winner. And then these extra cards at the bottom is spicy mode. And in order to win in spicy mode, you have to get 2 trios, but they have to be connected. So if you get a trio of 1s, you collect that. You also need a trio of 6s or 8s to win. The 12s, if you have collect the 12s and the 5s, that's because there's a 5 on the card, then you win. So that's much more complicated, but you're maybe a little more strategic in what you're going for, and it doesn't make the gameplay any more complex. So that's how to play Trio. The target demographic for this game is people looking for a light family game that is both interesting, but pretty easy to get up and running and play. This is perfect for you. The rule complexity is low in what you need to figure out to do, but you have a lot of interesting decisions to make, and you're interested even when it isn't your turn, because what other people do impacts you greatly, which is nice. I don't do well waiting during other people's turns. I know a lot of kids don't do well with that, and there isn't any of that. It really matters what you're watching and paying attention to what people are flipping over, because it directly impacts you. How competitive is this game? It is medium. People can take cards that you were hoping to get. They can take cards from your hand, but none of it it feels mean-spirited. Nobody actively sabotages you. And if they make decisions, a lot of times you say, oh, strategically, that made sense. If you had a 2 and you knew where a 2 was in the middle and you knew that I had a 2, of course you're going to do that. So it means there aren't a lot of hurt feelings, and there's just a really nice mix of luck, strategy, and memory are just kind of in a fine balance for this game, where you can play it with younger and older siblings and adults and grandparents, and everybody can kind of hang in there together, and anybody is likely to win, which is just really nice. So on that note, the replay value is high if you're the correct demographic for this game. Just nice little card games are perfect, and this hits the jackpot for families that need a game like this. Similar games, if you like this, Rat-a-tat-roll kind of feels along these lines to me. It's there's a little bit of a memory component to the game, but some strategy as you're moving a Statue of Liberty around the board and trading cards. So that's really nice. And then if you're just looking for another nice family card game, we really like Five Crowns. That's more like rummy style. There isn't a memory side to things, but just standout family card game. But Trio is fabulous. We really enjoy it, and you should check it out. Thanks, and see you next time from Game Like a Mother.